The best and worst cities for expats list came out for 2024. I'll probably throw it up right here so you can see what I'm referencing. And I find some things very interesting about this list, especially as it pertains to this kind of sector of the internet where we talk about the best places to live for expats, where you should go, where you should avoid, which region is best. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the top five, which are Valencia in Spain, Malaga in Spain, Alicante in Spain, also one of the places that I talked about years ago because I was living there. Interesting how that it works out. Panama City, another place I've talked about in Panama. Mexico City, another place I've talked about, obviously in Mexico. I've actually talked about all top five of these places before 2024. So it looks like I may actually know a little bit about what I am talking about and what people are looking for when it comes to expat cities. Now, I don't really want to talk about those places because I've talked about them plenty on this channel. I think Valencia, Malaga are two of the most underrated places in Spain. I've also talked about Bilbao, San Sebastian, so it wouldn't necessarily shock me to see those places on this list in the coming years if they aren't already on this list. I didn't even check before recording this video. Also, I've talked about number 7, Madrid, talked about number 8, Bangkok. Ras Al Khaimah, number 6, is in the UAE. It's north of Dubai, which clocks in at number 10, and then Abu Dhabi at number 9, which is to the south of Dubai. So, quick little commentary on these places: Valencia, Malaga, Alicante, Panama City, Mexico City. I think they're all great options. I have no experience in number 6. Number 7, Madrid, is another place I've talked about quite a few times on this channel. I prefer it to Barcelona, or Barcelona, however you want to say it. And I believe Austin Holloman went to Madrid and he wasn't saying the greatest things about it. So people were asking me about it. And like I said, I think Madrid is awesome. I think it's great value for money. I think the people are friendly enough, especially if you speak Spanish. The women are beautiful. The food is great. It is a really well rounded city with elite dining and nightlife options. Like overall, Madrid, one of my favorite cities in the entire world. And so it seems like popular opinion tends to agree a little bit more with my personal experience in Madrid. Once again, not taking anything away from anyone else's experience. Austin had his experience, and I believe he didn't like it. I don't want to misquote him, so I'm not going to quote him if I'm wrong on that. Maybe he loved it, and I'm just misremembering. Very possible. But this goes to show you should go visit places for yourself and see how they vibe with you. Because I know there's people in my comments who are going to comment and say, Madrid, world class. There's a guy that, oh, I forget his name. I'm so sorry. Maybe Victor, who I don't know if he went to Madrid because I was talking about it or just because he loves that area of the world. He can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to take credit for anything, but he also has nothing but glowing things to say about Madrid. So once again, go check out these places and see what they are like with your own 2 feet. Then Bangkok, obviously, I love Bangkok. I have a Thai elite visa. It's one of the best cities in the entire world. I would also say, interestingly enough, Bangkok is probably the most affordable destination in these top 10. But it just goes to show that Bangkok is truly a world class city. Now, some other things that I want to point out are, first of all, Brussels being ahead of Warsaw is completely ridiculous. Brussels is a shithole. I would definitely not rank Brussels over Warsaw or Barcelona or Hong Kong or pretty much anywhere that it is ranked over on this list. So I don't know the exact criteria for this list, but Brussels would probably be in the bottom 10 for me. But another thing I think worth pointing out is a lot of these more traditional, let's say, Western countries rank above a place like Warsaw. I don't even see Krakow on this list because Krakow is pretty overrated in my opinion. But I would say Warsaw probably ranks where it ranks because of the weather. Like if you notice some of the trends here, most of these places have pretty damn good weather. And Warsaw, not so great on the weather front, although, like I said, I think it definitely belongs ahead of some of the other places ahead of it, just because it punches way above its weight, in my personal opinion. Like Vienna, I love Vienna, but for living, I would probably rather live in Warsaw than Vienna. And Vienna is way more expensive than Warsaw for probably less value pound for pound, if that makes sense. Another interesting thing, Kuala Lumpur at 24, another place I talk about quite a bit. Hong Kong, I've talked a bit about at 22. Then another observation is Prague and Budapest ranking at 36 and 38 respectively, significantly lower than Warsaw at 20, which is quite intriguing to me because I think Prague is right up there with Warsaw, although Warsaw probably way better value for the money than Prague. It's a little bit more modern, but that was shocking to me. But it kind of goes to show you how high people think of Warsaw for it to be in the place that it's at, when the comparables, I would say, are so much lower than it. And once again, I think part of this ranking has to do with the weather. And then another thing I would say is a lot of places may not clock in on this list just because there's not enough expats living in a place like Tallinn or in Riga or in some of these other places. You'll notice some of the places I like aren't clocked on here at all, like Albania. You don't have some of the places I just mentioned clocked in here. Interestingly, you do have Muscat, which is, if you haven't seen it, I made a video called The Most Interesting Country I've Been to This Year, and it was about Muscat in Oman. And then the bottom 10, Rome, Frankfurt, Berlin, Milan, Cologne, Istanbul, Munich, Toronto, Hamburg, and Vancouver. That really doesn't surprise me, with the exception of maybe Rome and Milan, because I love Italy, but I think a lot of people don't like Milan because it's expensive. Rome probably has too many tourists, but otherwise none of those really shocked me. I mean, Paris at 43, London 40, Stockholm 39, just below Budapest. So there are some interesting takeaways you can get from this list. The most interesting one is the fact that I always talk about Spain, Bangkok, Mexico, and it seems to correlate pretty heavily with what I'm always talking about. And some of the things that I always say, and I always get comments, oh, who cares about the weather? Well, apparently a lot of people care about the weather because, once again, look at the top 50. You're not seeing a lot of the colder places ranking too high in this list. But once again, I would be interested in the exact criteria because, obviously, if you're ranking like dating and stuff, some of these places would be absolutely terrible for overall lifestyle if you're taking that into account. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you take away from this list, if there's anything interesting that stood out to you. I really don't have a ton of commentary other than I'm curious on what takeaways you get from this list. Do you think it's right, wrong, or how right? What would you change? Just really interested in the conversation that this could spark. But anyway, we're going to wrap up the video here. Thank you for watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, peace, much love.